The set and getting close enough to touch those famous costumes.
Titanic sank more than 80 years ago, but thanks to the Oscar-winning movie, nothing can stop the momentum of its popularity. Now there's a new attraction that just docked in London called Titanic Official Movie Tour. It features and props from the movie, plus actual and replicated sets, like this opulent grand staircase.
Some sets are the actual sets, some got destroyed during the filming. For example, the set we're standing on, they used the exact molds.
Telling the true tale of the ill-fated ship, accurate to every watery detail, and we sent out Leonard Maltin on a voyage of discovery.
I see him! Pull!
This dramatic rescue of a man floating in icy water soon after the tragic sinking of the Titanic is just one scene from the making of James Cameron's movie that has never been shown before.
Bring him in! Help him out! Bring him in quickly!
But now director Cameron is releasing an interactive CD-ROM set that includes historical information backed up by scenes from the blockbuster movie and exclusive scenes that didn't make it.
We should do something.
Lucille, Lady Duff Gordon, is afraid that a rescue attempt will swamp them.
It's out of the question. We don't want to capsize.
Her husband, Sir Cosmo, promises each crew member a £5 check when they complain of losing everything. He will spend the rest of his life denying that he bribed them.
Cameron told me that cutting footage from the film was painful.
There's a little wince at the moment that you cut away some flesh from the film, but then you take a step back and you see how the whole picture is coming together, and any one of those cuts was made because it improved things.
Cameron's love for the Titanic is well known. Before filming, he put together a team that made a dozen double dives to the ghostly wreckage and launched a video camera robot that changed his life forever. The unforgettable pictures and his thoughts are all part of the CD-ROM.
The first time I really let it into my heart was after the dive, sitting in the room by myself. I had brought some music with me that was just meant to evoke the story. And I'd put that on, and the images started playing back through my head.
I thought, you know, we're going to be generating this set, we're going to be generating this imagery. How can we use it in different media? And so the CD-ROM, the educational CD-ROM, was actually conceived before the film was shot.
The 3-CD set features movie set photos that give an eye-popping look at the ship's opulence, plus true-to-life computer animation and movie magic that dramatize the real stories of heroism, cowardice, and tragedy.
What we wanted to do was the definitive history in interactive media. And
of the real event?
Of the real event, yes.
Still evokes chills. Thank you, Leonard. James Cameron's Titanic Explorer, the three got a whole lot nastier. Less than a year after walking the Oscar red carpet with him, Hamilton has officially filed divorce papers, demanding not only custody resulted when Cameron began being seen with...
Less than a month after his Titanic victory at the Oscars, James Cameron's 9-month marriage to Linda Hamilton sank, and he was seen with actress Susie Amos on his arm.
As soon as Jim started appearing in public with another woman, there was no way.
One of his reported promise to give up his womanizing ways and marry on-again, off-again girlfriend Kristen Zhang.
Thought to be a Titanic undertaking when she served bangers and mash to her guests at a local English pub.
It was just like amazing, most amazing day of our lives.
Yourself back in time and board Titanic when you visit 5 Paramount theme parks this summer to see Titanic the movie on tour. We launched our Leonard Maltin to Santa Clara, California to check out some of the film's spectacular costumes, sets, and props.
Here's a replica of the beautiful Coeur de la Mer from Titanic. Who better to model it than Old Rose, that is Miss Gloria Stewart.
Oh, what?
May I? Yes.
Oh, Leonard, that's wonderful. I didn't get to wear it in the film.
Well, then it's high time you did.
I haven't seen a shaving brush since my papa.
The traveling exhibit features Leonardo's pants and suspenders, Kate Winslet's large hat and boarding dress, the life jackets worn by doomed passengers, and set pieces from the first-class dining room.
You know, for Christmas, James Cameron gave me a complete place setting from Titanic.
Oh, how wonderful.
Crystal, silver, china, everything. These are vintage laces, ribbons, everything.
Gloria has also been making waves with her spoof of Titanic in Hanson's new video, River. We showed the finished product to her for the first time.
What about the jewel?
Jewel? I don't have any of her CDs. I like Hanson. My agent called and said, Hanson would like you to make a video. Video? Hanson? Love it, you know. So I met the boys, and they were just so darling.
Has James Cameron seen this yet, do you know?
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't know whether he's into rock.
Beauty advice.
Wash your face. Drink a lot of water. Get a lot of sleep. Exercise. Read. And be good and kind.
Passengers. And on this, it was 86 years ago this night that the Titanic struck an iceberg and a legend began. That was April 14th. Now in the movie that has taken the legend to its highest point, or that its biggest single day at the box office was February 14th.
Hottest young star on it for #1 at the box office, each taking in more than $17 million. And that was more than enough to raise Titanic past Star Wars to become the highest grossing domestic movie of all time. Out for this one-of-a-kind handbag. Crafted in the shape of the Titanic, it's covered in 24-karat gold and the finest crystals in the world. And who will be carrying this $20,000 purse? Well, the designer hopes it will be...
Only E.T. can put you on deck with Leonardo DiCaprio to reveal the Titanic effort behind the blockbuster's frantic finale.
There was such a concentration on safety throughout the movie that I never felt like my life was in danger or anything.
Action!
No one was ever actually in danger, but it felt like we were.
And 1, and 2, and 3.
Credit director James Cameron, stunt coordinator Simon Crane, and scores of daring stunt people for creating full-scale chills aboard this partial replica of the Titanic.
We basically built 100 feet of the ship on a big, kind of seesaw and just allowed it to go up like that. And all of the extras wore body harnesses and they were cabled onto the ship. And we did training for about a week ahead of time where everybody would get used to the tilting.
Action!
This is the practice set where the risky scenes were first perfected. Even director Cameron took a slide to get a shot that puts the audience right in the action. Cameron's concern for realism has paid off indeed.
Thank you, Leonard. You know, with all of those dangerous stunts taking place, the producers are very proud to report that no one was ever seriously injured on the set.
Well, that's surprising to hear. There's so much hard work out there. We'll have more from the Golden...
And from wieners to other long skinny things, in the latest remake of Titanic, Leo and Kate Winslet have been replaced by thumbs.
Teach me to spit, Jake.
Okay, Geranium.
Thumbtanic is the brainchild of Steve Odekirk, director of films like Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, and The Nutty Professor.
This is the real story.
The ship of dreams.
The only problem...